Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to our Stardew Valley 1.6 playthrough series here today, folks. It's good to be here. I hope your day is going excellent. So we are back on the farm here today, folks, and as you can see, it is Monday the 8th. You're probably wondering, well, the last episode ended on a Friday, so what happened to Saturday and Sunday? Well, unfortunately, something happened with the recording of the video. The audio's still good, but the video got corrupted, and there's no way for me to recover it, so it is lost, unfortunately. However, let me get you up to speed. So basically, what we did is a lot of fishing, and we managed to get our fishing skill up to level 5. So at level 5, like I was explaining, you get to choose a profession. The profession I went with is fisher. This will make the fish we sell worth 25% more. So very nice. We actually might have gotten an upgrade in foraging too. I can't quite remember, but this is obviously the big one to highlight. And then secondly, there was an event with the wizard, and we will definitely meet the wizard again here. Was an event with the wizard. And what it allowed us to do is basically interact with the community center that was unlocked. So there was the community center unlocking event. As far as the event goes, it doesn't really tell you too much. But what you have to understand about the playthrough is the community center is now unlocked, and therefore we can start completing bundles. So what that is it's bundles. There's a bunch of different rooms in the community center that you have to restore, and you can restore them by returning products or crops or whatever into the community center. So for instance, the winter foraging bundle here, we need these 4 to be turned in, and that will get us one step closer to restoring the crafts room. Now there's a bunch of other rooms. So obviously the one that we can work on completing here today is spring foraging bundle. And if you look, I already did turn in the leek. And then we have the daffodil, the dandelion, and the horseradish to turn in as well. And once we do that, this bundle is complete. You get a reward. Then you have to focus on the rest of them. And like I said, our goal is to complete the community center in year 1. So that's what we're going for. Obviously, it has kind of an overarching goal. So you will definitely get more involved with the community center as we go through the playthrough. I'll show you how it works once we kind of stop back there. But really, to make it worth the trip, we need to get a horseradish. So we're definitely looking out for a horseradish here. And yeah, it's just another day here on the farm. So another thing I did do is just plant some more seeds. I did get some fertilizer down on our parsnip plants. The hope there is, of course, to get some gold quality parsnips. Looks like it's going to rain all day tomorrow. And I do apologize here, folks, for the video being corrupted or whatever. I really do apologize. You know, obviously I put some work into it. Would have loved to have posted it, made another video for the series. But it just doesn't always work that way sometimes, so just bear with me. And another thing here, so if you read this note, so I did not manage to quite make it all the way back home on Sunday. So I fell asleep outside on the farm, and this is the impact of that. So this time it's only going to cost us 5 gold, but in the future it can cost you even more. So we got to be careful. But yeah, I think we passed out on the front step. So we got to be careful. But yeah, Dr. Harvey bailed us out. So that's kind of getting you up to speed here, folks, on everything that's happening with the farm. And like I said, I do apologize for losing the episode. Definitely wasn't what I wanted to do. And I was kind of upset when I discovered that. But regardless, we move on here. So we are picking another crop of parsnips here, keeping our eyes out for the gold tier ones, of which we have none of right now. So I think what we need to do is need to definitely get into town. We definitely need to get some more seeds. And we need to get, looks like we have space for 46. So let's keep that number in mind, 46. So what I want to do is I want to make 46 units of fertilizer. And we do that by cutting down trees. But first and foremost, let's take care of our chicken friends today. So I don't think we need the hay. So let's get in there. Let's get the chickens all loved up on and get the door open for a nice little chick here. It'll be coming up into a big chicken in a few days. So let's get that door open. Let them flap the old wings a little bit, right? We're going to get right into some work here on the farm. So what I want to do is I definitely want to cut down some trees. And we're going to target seeds, so I need the acorn and the maple seed. So we're going to target maple trees and I believe it's cedar trees that drop the acorn. Don't know the specific term for them, but... And you're probably looking at the energy bar saying, well, if you passed out outside, shouldn't you have half energy? Well, I remembered an aspect of this game. If you level up, I believe it restores your energy bar upon waking, regardless of if you pass out outside or what happened. So that actually does benefit us, which is nice. But yeah, usually if you pass out outside, you are toast. You wake up with half your energy to work with, and it's just not good. It's just not what you want to do. So we are going to deforest a little bit. We're going to grab some seeds. Hopefully get some field snacks out of it. Like I said, we have 2 pine cones. Just need these trees to drop some acorns. Plus, getting a little extra wood is always good as well. So there is 1 acorn. Let's see if we can secure another one here. And trees, you definitely want to cut them away from the water. Otherwise, they'll fall in the water and you'll lose whatever they drop. So we want to be careful of that. Alright, so we managed to get 2 acorns. That's good. Actually, here's a third right here. This is perfect. Alright. Looks like we have another... This is pine cone here. Should have probably brought my scythe with. That is a maple seed. That's good. And here's a pine cone as well. Very good. I'm going to be able to make 3 or 4 field snacks here. And that's a good thing because we are hemorrhaging energy. Cutting trees down is a lot of work. We do have 5 cauliflower seeds left over as well. Got to make sure I remember that. Alright, so let's make 3 field snacks here. Boom. And let's get this stuff back in the chest where it belongs. Sap is what you need to make fertilizer. So we don't quite have as much fertilizer as we want, but that's alright. I believe we can make... In fact, why don't we just do this? Let's eat these eggs. Even though we have field snacks, we have onions. That's alright. So sap. Alright, sap right here. I believe it takes 2. Yeah, 2 per. So we're gonna be able to make 20 units. We need 46. So let's actually chop down a few more trees. Alright, we have 46 now. Just not quite enough. You're probably wondering what this structure is here. Well, that is the remnants of a greenhouse. Maybe there's a way to restore it. Just maybe. We'll have to see as we go, right? I don't know how experienced everybody is with this game. I heard from Logan, a great commenter and contributor to the community. He said he's heard about this game, but he's never really seen it too much, so I don't want to spoil really anything, right? And given that there's a lot of new features here in the 1.6 update, I definitely want to kind of be as surprised, be surprised as we go. For sure. So we're going to make a bunch of fertilizer here. 29 units. Let's go get 46 seeds. Keeping in mind that we do have these 5 cauliflowers, so I'm going to take those with me. So let's go to town. Well, first off, let's give the dog some water. There you go, Luna. Good girl. All right, let's go. Here's a dandelion here. We will take a little detour. Secure a dandelion. You bet. Alright, the energy is looking kind of shot. I'm not going to lie, but that's alright. We actually have pretty decent ways to restore it. Little daffodil in town there. And Pierre. What's happening, Pierre? Alright, so parsnip seeds. We have 29 units of fertilizer, so we're going to buy 29 parsnip seeds. Okay. And then the rest can be cauliflower. I think that's about good. This will ensure a very strong harvest. So why did you become a farmer? It's more real than living in the city. That's probably how I would answer that. So let's do it. This is Harvey. He's the guy that rescued us. Looks like he's got a mustache. I don't know if that's the way he's always been. I don't recall. But we have some crops to plant here, folks. Alright, so as far as the dandelion goes, we have one here for the community center. We have a daffodil already turned into the leek. Need the horseradish. So we can actually eat these 2 dandelions. And I can go ahead and throw this daffodil in here. It can be used as a gift. So all of the other characters in town, right, they accept certain gifts. And there's a system in place where they like certain items and they dislike certain items. If you give them items that they like, then their hearts go up for you, right? And they begin to trust you and like you more, right? But if you give them items they dislike, then it has the inverse effect, that is. So, we obviously want to understand the characters a little bit more. And in doing so, you know, get them the items they like. So admittedly, I don't have all that memorized, I must admit. But that's quite alright. And really what you get from a lot of the characters is they will send you recipes and stuff that eventually you can cook, right? And make that recipe given you have what you need to make it. So it is useful. And we're going to be watering these fields for a while here, it feels like. So let's pound down some onions. Get that energy level back up. I can probably see the rest of this day. Like once all the field work's done. Maybe we can take a trip down south and go foraging. Or maybe up to the mountain path there. Go foraging and then probably fish. Because with our new buff, right? Why wouldn't we? So there are, I believe there's 28 days per season, right? So once we get to spring 28, it will dawn summer 1. And then it goes to summer 28 and then fall 1, right? And so on and so forth. And then there's just a year system in place, right? Where once year 1 ends, year 2 starts. Pretty basic stuff. But that's how it works, and I kind of like it. I guess there's not necessarily an end per se. Like you could play this for 10 years, 15 years if you wanted to. I don't think that's the vision here, but I think you definitely could. So you see the little flecks in the dirt there? That is a plant that's fertilized. And fertilizer just gives you a chance of increasing the quality of the crop. So this is taking 2 points. Okay. Let's pound down some onions. The watering is certainly an arduous part of any farm, especially when you're just starting out. It's the most manual portion. But the crops need to be watered for sure. So let's eat this nice cachet of onions we have here. Get that energy back up. We're going to need it anyways for some further endeavors here. Probably spent on the water. Maybe we can run by the beach. We can kind of end our day there. And then eventually the mine will be opening up. And that's a whole nother aspect to Stardew Valley. So like I was saying a few episodes ago, folks, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill farming game. It's very deep. There's a lot to it. Alright, so our animals are back inside. Let's close the door so we don't have to do that hastily before bed as we are inevitably running back. Make sure everything's nice and watered up here. We basically have the evening and dusk to get some other stuff done here. So let's offload our inventory as much as we can. If we're going to go foraging, I'll take the hoe with me. We'll go field snack. I think what I'll do here is I will make another chest. We will throw clay, coal, stone, and geodes, and then ore in said chest. So let's do that. And let's paint it gold. I think that's good. Alright, now let's head... We could head south to look for some forageables. We could go north. South is a little closer to the beach. But what are we looking for in the south? Green onions? Don't really need those. I'm going to go north here. And then we're going to loop around to the ocean. Where's a horseradish? Looking for a horseradish. Let's go. Not seeing anything. Got Linus hanging out by his little campfire there. Are we seeing any horseradishes? I'm not seeing anything. Alright, that's alright. Well, one will turn up. I'm certain of that. Well, we don't have any cash. I was going to check the foodstuffs. Sometimes you can find community center items there for sale, but we don't have any cash. Alright, so this is why you bring the hoe. We find a lost book, so that goes into the museum. And we get a clamshell here. That's nice. We'll take that. We got another clamshell down here too. Believe you can make more advanced fertilizers with the clamshells. But we're going right to our little post-it. We're going to post it up here. Actually, let's take advantage of these bubbles. Absolutely. And then let's get a few fish to sell. Got the herring. All right, what else are we going to get here? Gold herring, that is. This one's a little intense. Was this the flounder? That is a halibut. Halibut sells pretty well. So you see how quickly they bite when you cast on those little bubbles. You definitely want to take advantage of that. We get another halibut here. That one's a gold star. Just great. Herring. I mean, we have 4 fish in like an hour game time, right? Another halibut, gold star halibut. Those are going to sell, especially with our angler profession. Herring, you bet. Just slaying right now. Just slaying. Another herring. They are really biting right now. That's iridium quality. Very nice. Be taking halibut all day. Let's go. An anchovy. All right. Little diversity there. We'll take it. Broken glasses. Just inspiring stuff. All right, the bubbles are gone, but boy, did we get some run out of those. Looking great. Another anchovy. New achievement, mother catch. So what does that mean exactly? So we can look at our achievements here in this menu. Catch 100 total fish already. On Monday of the 2nd week. We're just slaying here. Now we're back to the old wait time, right? Nice, we get a broken CD. Let's munch down the anchovy, like the nice raw anchovy. Just caught out of the water. I guess you just get in there, right? It's nice and primal. Channeling your inner bear or something, right? Another halibut. We will take it all day. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. This feels like a halibut to me. Sure is. We're going to have a pretty nice payday, I would assume, in the morning. We've got a lot of fish here to sell. And like I said, like fishing is a great early game boost. Herring. Very nice. And we have a magma geode here, folks. This is an advanced geode. Pretty good. Pretty good. I want to say a magma geode is needed for the community center. I'm not sure. But we get a magma geode, which is just great. Let's see. Did we save the broken glasses or the broken CD? I think we can discard. Can discard the bait as well. Maybe we can come reclaim it at another time. We have just a bit of energy left. This should work out about good. All right, what do we get? An anchovy. Okay. All right, why don't we do that? Broken glasses. I mean, the broken glasses do have a use, right? They really do. The question is, why don't we toss the broken glasses aside for now? And the broken CD. Try to get in one more cast here. And this is how you get caught out too late here, folks. This is exactly what happens. It's the one more cast theory. Works against ya mostly every time. But you know, we like a little bit of intensity here, for sure. And we keep getting treasure chests as well. We also like the money that the one more cast will get us as well. Alright, we get a herring, and we get... My goodness, we got a skill book. Read this to gain some fishing experience. We get the iridium band. Are you kidding me? My goodness, folks, this is a huge find, actually. Like, this is a gigantic find. We get another diamond. Okay, so let's throw that down. Let's throw the anchovy down for now. We're definitely going to read this. Right? I don't remember these skill books being a thing. But did that just level up our fishing? Doesn't look like it leveled it up, but gave us some experience, which is great. And then as far as our anchovy goes, I want to grab that anchovy. There it is. And then the iridium band can actually go on our character. And look at this. So it glows, it attracts items to you, and it increases your attack damage. And that's right, attack damage, folks. There is a combat element to Stardew Valley as well. It's not all just fishing and the good farm life. No, there's a combat element to this game. I think I'll take the bait with me. But it glows as well, which is very nice. Will help you spot things. That was a really, really, really big find there, folks. The iridium band. Look at that. Isn't that nice to look at now? You can see everything really clearly. Big, big find there. And you love to see it. Now we are going to rush hastily back home and hope we can get there in time. $130. A really, really useful fishing trip there, for sure. And that's why you always want to go for the chests when you see them, when you're fishing, because you just never quite know what you will find. All right, herring, sell them all. Yeah, we're looking at a good payday today here, folks. We're going to save everything else, and we can arrange it in the morning. The barn door is already closed, so let's go. Let's get to bed. The nick of time. Let me check something. Yep. Okay, we got them all pet. All right, good. That was a really good day, a really big day here for us. What a way to start a Monday, right? All right, we have level 2 farming here. So +1 watering can and hoe proficiency. We can craft a stone fence. We can also make the mayonnaise machine, which you put eggs in and you make mayonnaise with. Maybe that's something we can get into for sure. And then we get a new crafting recipe, the sprinkler. But that is the most basic of basic sprinklers. Not very useful and kind of expensive for what it gives you, if I'm being honest. But at least we're starting off, down that path. Level 2 farming. Very good. Love to see it. And let's see what kind of bankroll we get here. So you can see farming is the champ there. 46 parsnips selling very well. Absolutely. And then fishing does what fishing does right here. Just chips in some nice side income for us. So lovely. That was a very productive day, and you'll love to see it here. So let's check out what Tuesday has in store for us. We've got a little bit of coin to throw around now with our $3 grand. And it's raining today as well. So it would be another decent day to fish or forage. It's going to rain all day tomorrow as well. So we get 2 rainy days here. Gonna pet the dog. The dog stays inside when it's raining, of course. What do we have here? How are you doing, sweetie? I've missed you so much since you left. I hope the farming life is everything you hope for. Love, Mom. Ah, she sent my favorite cookies. Ah, she's the best, I tell ya. Ah, shucks. So let's throw the diamond there. I think that's a sensible spot for it. This is the community center. I'm going to throw the geode there as well. I think we'll save 1 geode just in the event that we need it. Consumables are going here as well as our tools. I guess we'll throw our bait there for now. Actually, no. Let's put our bait in here instead. Alright, so we do have a bit of crops to harvest here. So we'll want to replace them with the appropriate seeds. We're going to get our chicken's pet here. 3 eggs. Looks like our chicken is fully grown. Welcome. Welcome. And then I'm going to have to start thinking about getting a silo here soon. And to do so, we're going to need some clay for sure. But let's harvest some more parsnips. Do we get any gold parsnips? We get 1 there. Just 1. Yikes. It does help advance the need, though. So let's see. Gold parsnip. We have 2 now, exactly. So let's sell these. We have 23 that we need. So 23 seeds is the target. We're starting to get gold quality eggs here. That's very nice. Let's see what the mayonnaise machine requires. So that requires an earth crystal and a copper bar as well. Okay. Recycling machine, iron bar, stone and wood. So that's what you would use the broken glasses on, the CD on, the newspaper on, the random things that you find fishing. You use those in the recycling machine. Worm bin, we're way off on that. Crab pot. Yeah, I mean, basically, we need to get to the mine, is what this is telling me. But I don't believe access has been, I might have to go, like, trigger an event, maybe. We'll have plenty of time today, given we don't have to water our crops. So it's very nice when you don't have to water your crops, right? Alright. So I'm going to cut down some trees. I'm looking for some sap. I want to kind of keep some of these trees that are close to the farm. I want to keep them up because we can get a tree tapper in the future. And it's nice to have trees that are close to you so you can check on your tappers. But let's cut down some trees. It's a Tuesday. We're going to be hitting up town here in a bit. Get some more seeds. But what we're looking for here is sap, of course. And these stumps here will give you hardwood, which is an exotic kind of wood. However, you can't take them down with just a regular axe. You need an iron axe or better. So we're a little far off on that as well. Alright, some more seeds, you bet. Let's cut this down. $36 units of sap. Now 42. Okay, that's good quantity. Got some seeds as well. Make another field snack, you bet. Make some sap. 21 units of sap. We'll absolutely take that. So let's get back to our little chest area here. Make another field snack. Alright, what are we looking for now? We need some seeds. We need, I believe, 26. You could also add some more field space as well. Definitely want to save a little bit of cash. We could look into getting an upgraded fishing pole as well. That's another thing that maybe we could do. Yeah, why don't we run to town? Let's run to Willie's first, and then let's run to town. I think that's a good plan. So let's keep the hoe on us. Let's go ahead and grab this bait. And let's run to town. Look at this. Seed right here. Alright, perfect. The animals are good. Just making sure. Sometimes you can miss, petting them. It's not the end of the world if you do. But they give you higher quality products the happier they are, right? So it's in your best interest to pet your animals daily to get, full stars here, right? Alright, we're going to hit up Willie's first. I should have enough cash for that upgraded fishing pole. I guess I'm not sure. I don't remember what it costs. We're going to find out. Hey, Willie, where you going? Is he closed on Tuesdays? Okay, I guess he's closed on Tuesdays, but looks like we have a little something right here. Find some carrot seeds. Plant in the spring takes 3 days to grow. Okay, well, we can definitely get those down. I wonder if that's new. I don't recall there being carrots. I really don't. Hey, a field snack in the garbage can. How about that? Broken glasses. In the garbage can, probably where they belong, I would think. Could also get the backpack upgrade. Now that does cost $2,400. I guess let's see what the finances are looking like. So let's buy 26 parsnips. I mean, we could do it. Oh, it's just $2,000. Yeah, absolutely. Let's get the backpack upgraded. So now we have 2 rows of inventory space, which is just phenomenal. It's just like in another farm roguelike, upgrading your backpack. Just lovely stuff. 10 iron ores, Clint, man. I haven't even opened up the mine yet. But speaking of that, let's go see if we have to trigger this event. You can also take the opportunity to forage for a horseradish. I see a daffodil. How about a horseradish? Nothing, huh? Another daffodil. We'll certainly take them. Alright, moving on up here. Horseradish, where you at? Oh, what do you know? We do have access to the mine. Okay, well, maybe we should go mining today. I was just peering down into this old mine shaft. It's been abandoned for decades. Still, there's probably good ore down there. But a dark place undisturbed for so long, I'm afraid ore isn't the only thing you'll find. Here, take this. You might need it. And we get our first weapon here, folks. You received a rusty sword. Very nice. Inspirational stuff. Name's Marlin, by the way. Run the Adventurers Guild right outside. Keep my eye on you. Prove yourself, and I might think about making you a member. All right, thanks, Marlon. Good to meet you. So now let's take a peek. We have a sword. 2 through 5 damage. But we have some work to do here first. So let's go see if we can get the work done, and then we can either go mining or fishing. It probably makes sense to do the mine just a little bit today, given it's something a bit new, right? So let's do it. It's also going to rain tomorrow as well. More carrot seeds. Lovely. We'll take them. I think the carrots are new. Let me know if you know. Let me know in the comments. Are the carrots new? Have they always been there and I've just been blind? I don't think so. Alright, so this is where our parsnips are going to go. We want to make sure we get those on fertilized soil. We want to just keep growing them until we have 5 gold star parsnips. If you don't get your gold star parsnips in spring, you're not going to get them at all. Well, at least in year 1, that is. And our goal is, of course, to community center this thing up in year 1. Carrots, all right. Nice big seed there. And 5 cauliflower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you bet. All right, perfect. Now, let's go. Let's drop the bait off. Gold star daffodils, I think we can just sell those outright. We have an acorn seed. Grab our field snacks. Probably grab the stack of eggs as well. I think we want to save the hoe in our inventory, but we also need a pickaxe, of course, as well. In fact, we have 2 rows of inventory now. So I'm fine taking this assortment of stuff here. Let's get the daffodils sold. And let's go. Back to the mine. Let's see. We do have a new quest here. Explore the mine. Reach level 5 in the mines. I thought usually there was like an event. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I might be thinking of something else. But usually there's like an awkward like rock and some archaeologist guy like inspecting it right in front of the bridge. So you can't enter the mine. That event didn't, trigger off, or I didn't receive any notification that the mine is open, right? But then again, I probably just had to go there. But that's all right. We spent the first week, getting our fishing skill up. Good stuff. But let's go to the mine. And this is what the mine looks like here. It's randomly generated. And basically what we're doing here is we are mining these stones, right? And we're looking for a ladder down. And you can also find ores down here. So you'll notice the ores when we find them. First ore we're going to find is copper. But if you come into the mine on a day where the luck is good, you will find the ladder faster. And here's the ladder. So you go down, this is level 2. We also need stone, so we're going to mine this one out for sure. Need stone for that silo. Sorry, hold on one second, folks. Somebody was calling me on my cell phone. I do apologize if you heard that. So we are in combat here with the slime. And he kind of roughed us up just a little bit. I don't want to say the combat's easy in this game. We have a dwarf scroll. right there. So that is an artifact to turn into the museum. And of course, just like any other skill, your combat skill does go up the more enemies you defeat, of course. So this is kind of how the mine works. There are, I believe there's 120 floors to it. And every 5 floors you get like an elevator stop. Or is it every 10? I think it's every 10 floors actually. But eventually you'll start finding ore like this. So this is copper ore right here. This is good. Definitely want to mine this out. And you know, just like in other games, if you want to, you could be a miner, right? And make your money that way. There's many ways to play Stardew Valley. Every time you come in, it's a different layout, right? So there's definite reason to continue to keep on coming back. Got a cave carrot there. Those are pretty nice. Well, let's eat a few field snacks. And I'm glad we got the backpack upgrade. My goodness, we're already on row 2. Definitely need this stone. More just regular carrot seeds. Maybe if we get back in a timely fashion, we can get those down. There it is. Alright, level 4 here, and you can tell what floor we're on. Top left corner there. This right here is a special rock. We definitely want to mine this. Sometimes you can find geodes. Yeah, or an artifact. So that's real nice. Definitely take that. Get a few more additions to the museum here today. And you just want to keep your eye on the clock. For sure. Doesn't appear that luck is very good today because we're having a hard time finding the exits, it seems. But that's alright. The stone we're getting here is nice. Got a little bit of copper as well. And we have a few more game hours here. Alright, so we reached level 5. Now the elevator is functional. So you can take the elevator all the way up to the top now. And you can also take the elevator down to floor 5. So that's kind of how it works. If you're going to come here, definitely try to get at least 5 floors done. Otherwise, it's not really worth it unless you're just looking for something. Take that, slime. Nice, we've got an amethyst there. Let's eat a cave carrot. Alright, floor 6. Lovely. Alright, so this is where you can use your hoe. Sometimes you can find stuff. Cherry bomb, huh? Man, this guy's just kicking my butt. Earth crystal. Alright, yeah, that's definitely one of the things that we needed for, I believe, the mayonnaise machine, do I want to say? Got the dwarf scroll... the dwarf scroll 1 yet again. Alright, so this is like an infested floor, I believe. That's what that little skull means. So we're going to head back. I don't think we'll have the time to really complete this floor anyways. So we're going to leave the mine. And we're going to head on back. Let's take the mountain path, see if we can find a horseradish. Not seeing it. 17 energy remains. Let's see. We have 2 carrot seeds. So let's make sure we get those down before bed here. I see a good spot for some plants. There we go. Alright, a whole bunch of new stuff here. Alright, so we're going to throw this kind of stuff here. Chewing stick. Gunther can tell you more. Okay, that's another artifact. Nice. Quartz. Cherry bombs. Those are useful. Field snack. So what I'm going to do here is... let's get 50 more wood. And this is the hardwood right here. You can get all kinds of random stuff in the mine. I do believe we need 1 cave carrot for... or maybe you need 3. I forget, but we're going to err on the side of caution and grab 3 instead. I'm going to craft another chest here. I'm going to throw that down right here. We'll make that like... let's make it green. And in there we'll go... anything that we can turn into the museum here. This is going to be ores and stones and clay and coal, stuff like that. This will be stuff that needs to be turned in. Alright. How we looking? Think we're looking pretty good. I mean, that iridium band, right? This, it's big. It's huge. It's a really, really good item to have. And we got it in the first week. The first game week, which is tremendous. But I think we're good to turn this one in here, folks. So let's head on to bed. Go to sleep for the night, you bet. Alright, that is going to wrap up Tuesday. We get level 3 farming, so now we can make a bee house. We get a speed grow recipe. Farmer's lunch for a new cooking recipe. Watering can and hoe proficiency up 1. Very nice. +1 mining as well. So pickaxe proficiency and we can make the cherry bomb. And let's see. So we did chip in a little bit of income there. That's good to see. On the back of our parsnips, of course. And the daffodils, you know, pulling a little bit of weight for sure. $876 in the bank. We did a little exploring in the mine today. Or in this episode, I should say. Did a little exploring in the mine. So you got to see that for those of you that are new to this game. I think fishing is very strong. Our crops are starting to come up. We have 2 of the 5 gold parsnips. Hopefully we can get 3 more. Got plenty of time yet, but, you know, I will feel secure when we have the 5 that we need, right? We're getting some artifacts. We're getting all kinds of good stuff. We're getting some copper. Getting all kinds of good stuff. Probably looking to maybe making a mayo machine here. So we can start doing something with our eggs that we're getting. Yeah, we're just going to keep on in this fashion, folks. But we're going to be doing that in the next episode. So I'm going to cut the video here. I do want to thank you so much for your viewership and your engagement on this channel. If you are enjoying the playthrough series, please start by giving this episode a like. It really does help me out. And then also, if you're really liking the content, you're liking the playthrough series, you're liking the channel, you're liking the commentary, if you're liking something about the channel, please consider becoming a subscriber. I'm a new channel here, and it would really help me out. So with that said, folks, I'm getting on out of here. I want to thank you so much once again. We'll be catching you in the next episode. Thanks a lot.